Hello bass family, and welcome to Everything Bass. Yeah, today we're going to talk about 3 exercises to help you with your string skipping. Now, just to be clear so everyone's on the same page, string skipping is anytime you're playing and you're playing on one string, let's say the E string, and you have to skip the A string and go to the D string. Then maybe you go back to the E string, then you skip all the way to the G string. That skill, being able to accurately do that can actually hold you back from being able to play a lot of your favorite songs, or being sloppy, falling out of time, things like that. So I designed 3 exercises to work together to make sure that you're ready for every situation. So the first exercise is a systematic exercise. Now the designation systematic means that there's no real theory. I mean, you obviously could probably find some kind of theory about it, but ideally it's just a 1 finger per fret type exercise. In this case, we're going to start with playing the first fret on the E string. Now if you have a 5 string, 6 string, 7 string, doesn't matter, just start on your lowest string. And you're going to play 2 times. And in this case, I had written it on the sheet that you can actually download from my Patreon account. The link's in the description. But you're going to play basically the first fret twice, second fret, third fret, fourth fret. Then you're going to go first fret again on this F, but you're going to go second fret, third fret, fourth fret on the next string, on the next string. Now when you get to the G string, or your highest string, then you start on the first fret of whatever your highest string is. And you can kind of just do that. Now, one variation that I like is to go up and down, then go up a fret, go up and down, go up a fret, go up and down. Pick a good medium tempo, and at first don't even worry about a metronome or not. I know that's sometimes sacrilege to say, but really we're just working out the mechanics. A metronome later is great if you want to like work on your being able to stick with a click and things like that, which with a lot more session recording being done via the internet and syncing to a click track, that's very, very important skill to have. But I digress. So yeah, we're doing this systematic approach. Every finger. Try not to play 2 frets with the same finger. Like don't go index, index. Try to use every finger. Let's get the most out of this exercise. Okay. Now the next approach is let's use an arpeggio. So systematic exercises are good for using every finger, getting used to that kind of process, making sure you don't have a weak fretting finger and all that. But it's not really directly applicable to most music styles. So I took the G dominant 7th arpeggio. And if you're unsure about what that dominant 7th arpeggio, just pause this video, go to my channel and search for dominant 7th arpeggio. I'll run down what it's all made of and everything. But we're going to do a little playthrough on a dominant 7th arpeggio, full position, and this will actually be a very real, applicable real-life situation for string skipping. So we're going to play the G twice, the B twice, the F twice, which is the minor 7, then go up to the B again, but this time the 4th fret of the G string. And now on the descent, we're starting on the octave G, going to the F, going to the D, and going to the B. In this case, we're just going down the arpeggio. So we play root, 3rd, 7, octave of 3rd, then octave, 7, 5th, 3rd. Sounds like this. So a bunch of different you're basically playing consecutive strings in a way, but having to jump back and forth. It's very, I thought it was very accessible. Now you can make your own exercises. Take these in the arpeggio and try skipping. You might want to go like root, root, octave, root, root, 7, root, root, 3rd. Do something like that to get your string skipping down, staying within a very musical approach, which is practicing your arpeggios. So we've done systematic. We've done arpeggio string skipping. Now we're going to do scale string skipping. Taking a scale, playing through it in full position, but practicing our string skipping. Since I did G7, I thought I would at least stick with the G as the tonic, but we're going to do just the G major scale. Everyone can usually play a major scale, but we're going to use all the notes in these 4 frets, starting from the 2nd fret, going up to the 5th fret. So in this case, we're going to play an 8th note, and then 16th notes for the rest of the phrase. So it's going to go G, now go all the way to the G string and play C, B, A. So it's going to sound like this. You know, so you're playing the root. Now, to get your timing down, so it's like one, Now, the next phrase, you're going to go G again, but just go to the D string and play G, G, F sharp, E, G. Now, next one, you're kind of figuring out probably already. We're going to go to the A string, start on the 5th, which is D, 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 C, C, B, B, G. Then, now this is one we're staying on the G string, the E string, G, A, G, G, F sharp, and then it would start again. So let me play that through. I know I kind of boogered it up talking to about. So here's what it looks like. You can focus on my left hand. A simple exercise like that works out your string skipping, but also works out other things. We're compounding the value, which is instead of just doing a string skipping exercise that's symmetrical, which has its value, we're saying, okay, we're going to do it with arpeggios. Now we're really getting that G dominant arpeggio in our mind, and you can change it to any arpeggio. In fact, you can take those exact same intervals, root, 3, 7, the third above, then go the octave of whatever the tonic is, 7, 5, 3. And apply it to minor 7s, minor 7 flat 5s, diminished, whatever you want. But you'll get string skipping exercise, but you'll also get the collateral benefit, the additional benefit of knowing that arpeggio, or in this case also scales. Imagine if you went through all of your modes and did that kind of exercise I just showed you. So your string skipping would be, of course, get better, but you would have this benefit beyond that would just make your practice time more valuable. And this is really important to people who don't have a lot of time to practice. Some of my students in the past were executives at some big companies. And had families and all these things. So a lot of times they could only give me 15 minutes of practice a night. So we learned to bundle, like do one thing, but let it improve many areas of your musicality. So here's 3 exercises: symmetrical, arpeggio, and scale, where you can just kind of dice them up and work on your string skipping and be better players, but also have all these other benefits raised up. So what'd you think? Let me know in the comments below. Again, I mentioned earlier, if you're a Patreon subscriber, just go to Patreon, find the post that shares the title of this video, and you can download my music, and you can also, it's a real great way to email me questions through that too, so there's a lot of benefit. But you know, if you've been frustrated with your string skipping and you want to make sure it's the best it can be, this is a great starting point. Let me know how it goes. If you run into any roadblocks, something's not working for you, don't just stop. Ask for help, and I'm here for you. Oh man, I'm so happy that we can get together on this internet, on this YouTube channel, and we can share ideas and help each other, because you guys have helped me so much in the past year that this channel's been in existence, and I thank you for that. All right, well, have a great week of practice, and I'll see you at the next video.